that I made the decision to get out of Washington. And if I can do it the way I did it, then anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. There, you don't need nothing lined up. A lot of people are scared to go somewhere, move somewhere until they have things lined up and a place to stay. If that fear will drive you, you will not get anywhere in life. You will always stick around in the same place because you're scared of something new. I literally packed the trailer with all my stuff, and I don't have that much stuff, so I'm kind of lucky. I'm blessed with that. Some people see that as not a blessing. I see that as a blessing, because if I had a lot of stuff, I wouldn't know what to do with it. I wouldn't know how to move or get all that or sell a lot of it. And I'm happy with the amount of stuff I have, and I just have the stuff that I need. So I got a little 4x8 trailer. Everything fit inside. I have a cheap little beater SUV that I sleep in. Sometimes I'll rent a cheap hotel to take a shower and change and just, stuff like that. In the meantime, I'm looking for a room to rent, which is easy. It's just I have a dog. That's the part that's a little bit harder, is finding some room that's dog friendly. Cheap rooms here in Dallas, you can get one for around $400. And there's jobs everywhere. Honestly, I'm not even really worried about finding a full-time job, because what I did was I posted an ad on Craigslist that I'm a handyman, and so far I've had jobs every day, every single day. $40 an hour, no problem. People don't argue about it. They don't negotiate. Like in Washington, I would say $50 or $40 an hour, where everybody, oh, that's where the money is. In Washington, everybody's negotiating. Oh, can you do it cheaper? Can you do it for $20? No, what the hell, dude? Freaking Mexicans charge more at Home Depot standing there with no paperwork. Okay, why would I do it for $20? Like, what the hell? And that's what it's constantly like in Washington. There's a bunch of people calling you, but they all want cheap price, because everything there is expensive. So that's the only way they can save money, is by getting labor for cheap. Good luck. I'm done with that. I was so done with that. So I'm glad this is my 5th day here, and I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. I got a little money in my pocket. I'm being wise, smart with it, and I got a job lined up for tomorrow, which I'm kind of glad that it didn't go through today, because it's really nice weather today. I'd rather hang out. So yeah, I'm happy, I'm good, I'm glad. So don't be dumb. Don't stick around to wherever you're not happy. Don't be afraid of moving, of starting fresh. Don't be afraid of that. That's just society is telling you that that's such a scary thing or whatever. It's not scary. It's not that bad. Pack your stuff, sell everything you can. You'll always buy new things. You can always buy new things. Those things are replaceable. But a new happy life, it's irreplaceable. You better be happy. And there's always, I'm not saying Washington's the worst, but it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I've lived there for 30 years, so I know what I'm talking about. I'm not just, 2 years there and it's bad. No, I've lived there for 30 years, so it's progressed and it's got worse and worse and worse. And we all hoped it would get better, and it's not. It's just not. The mandates, everything, and the homeless problem and the drug problem there is just getting out of hand. We're getting shootouts in our neighborhood where I lived, and it's becoming California. It's like, what the heck? What is this? And it's normal. And the thing is, cops can't do nothing. That's the sad part. I've called cops many times about multiple things, and they won't come out because they're scared, or their hands are tied and they're not allowed to. They're not allowed to until it all dies down, because a lot of cops have been getting shot there. So what the heck? What am I doing there? My kids, what are they doing there? I hope my ex-wife is smart enough to move out of there as soon as possible and start a new life away from that place. There's many good states out there. In fact, right now I'm in Dallas, but my whole family and me, we're all moving to Tennessee here in the summertime or something like that. I'm excited. This is just like a stopover for a while. I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit, and then go to Tennessee. So Don't be scared. Do the right thing. Move out, get out, start new, and you will be much happier. Like the first day, I was a little bit sad. The first day, and because I didn't know what to do, I was just like, what should I do? I'm kind of lost, you know. I wasn't sure, and that's the day I posted an ad, and I didn't like nothing was happening. But then that same day and that evening, I got a call to do a job that evening, and my whole mood changed around. And then the next day I got a job, and then just everything just. So at first it was a little bit rough and tough, and I wasn't sure what to do, where to go, what to, you know. But you know, it's expected. That's very expected. So expect that for maybe a day or 2 or 3 until you kind of figure out what, where, and what you're gonna be. It's just gonna be a little bit, you know, a little bit sad. It was a little bit sad, but it's not unbearable. It was more sad I had way more sad days in Washington. Just the weather alone was depressing. Just that. So just the fact that I had good weather here going for me, and I was able to be outside, and that alone was a good enough reason for me to get out of Washington, get out of Dodge, as they say. So yeah. So God bless you. Make the right decision, and don't be scared. Don't be scared. Do it. Time for a bath. All right. Okay, so this is how I'm staying here. So right now in Texas, in my car. Supposed to a winter storm coming tonight. Supposed to snow tomorrow. So a few days ago, I was walking around exploring, and I found this building here. With a power outlet in the back. And there's these like canopy roof area here. So I went to Walmart, bought myself a little space heater. Anyways, there's a space heater right there. Extension cord run. So the plan is to get up at 7, wind my cord up, and take off before they even know I was here. Hopefully. And I found the last heater in the store. Luckily, everything was sold out. In fact, the first time I went to the heater aisle, it wasn't there. Then I prayed, and I looked up, and sure enough, there is one back there. Small, but hopefully it keeps my small little car warm. We'll see. I got plenty of blankets, sleeping bag. I won't be cold. I know I won't be, because I have all the blankets in the world. I usually cover Harley up a little bit too. He got cold one night. I was shivering in the morning. So I covered him with the blanket too, and then gave him a hug, and he was fine. So, I mean, honestly, even without the space heater, I'll be fine. But it's nicer to just have one, and you know, not have to wake up in the middle of the night and cover up more. Good night. Okay, got a new project here. So this cabinet is 10 inches too short, so the washer and dryer are sticking out past the cabinet about 8 inches. So the idea is to pull it out and add 10 inches to the back. So that's what I'm doing right now, is kind of demoing it, taking it apart, seeing what needs to be added, what needs to be taken away.